Okay, so let us have simultaneous linear equations. So in this case, you have two linear inequalities. So you have this inequality, 3x minus 5 is less than 8 plus x. And you have another inequality, 5x is greater than x minus 8. So if you have these two linear inequalities and you wanted to identify the solution or the end part, all you need to do is you solve them individually, you find the solution, and then later on, you plot it in the Cartesian plane. So the first thing here is you combine all x together. So this will become 3x minus x is less than 8 plus 5. For this one, we will put it here. So plus 5, this x becomes minus x. So 3x minus x, 2x is less than 8 plus 5, it's 13. We're going to divide both sides by 2. So therefore, your x is less than 6.5. Okay, so let's have the second one. So again, you combine all x. So 5x minus x is less than minus 8. 5x minus x, 4x is greater than minus 8. We will divide both sides by 4 by 4. So therefore, x is greater than minus 2. Now, we have our two inequalities. So the next thing you have to do is, all you need to do is you graph them in a real number line. For example, this one, this is our real number line. So you will graph the first, you will graph the second, and then you identify where they are together. So the first part, less than 6.5. So that means between 6 and 5. So here, going to the left. Okay. Now next, greater than minus 2. So this is your minus 2. So this side going to the right. And then we identify where they are together. We will shade it so that it will be clear. So in this case, you observe that they are together from this part until this part. So your values of x is between from this value to this value. Therefore, your solution is x from this value, which is minus 2, till 6.5. So this is your solution for this simultaneous linear inequality. Okay, let's have the next example. So again, we will solve them individually. So we will solve this first. So this will be 4x is greater than 3 minus 7. 4x is minus 4. We will divide both sides by 4. And so the x will be greater than minus 1. That is our first value. Let us solve the other one. Putting x here, so becomes minus 2x. 11 minus 17. So minus 2x. 11 minus 17, it's minus 6. After, we will divide both sides by minus 2. Okay. So that x will be the remaining. So this will be x is minus 6 divided by 2. Negative divided by negative, it's positive. Now, one of the properties of linear inequalities, like if you divide a negative, take note, this will be changed from less than becomes greater than. So what is next? So the next thing is you will solve it in the Cartesian plane. Example, this one. So we have our Cartesian plane. We will plot the first value, we will plot the second value, and identify where they are together. So the first one, minus 1 is here, going to the right side. 3 is here, going to the right. And check where they are together. So they are together from this part, from 3. So this is your solution in the graph. How will you write it as a solution? So therefore, your solution is from 3. Take note, we don't have n because of the arrows. So your solution will be x greater than 3. So that will be the solution for example number 2. Okay, let's continue with example number 3. So in example number 3, we will solve them individually. So all x together, so you will get x, this x on this side, and the numbers together. So this will be 2x greater than 6. And then we will divide both sides by 2 to solve so that x will be remaining. So x will be greater than 3. No changes. This is positive. Here we will combine all x together and the numbers together. So this will be minus 5x greater than minus 10. We will divide both sides by minus 5. Okay, so we only have x on the left. This negative gives us positive greater than positive 2. But this is greater than, and then we divide negative. So take note, when you divide negative, change the sign. Okay, let's draw down. Let's put it in our real number line. So this is our real number line. First, greater than 3. So this is your 3. Greater going to the right here. Okay, next 2. Where is 2? This is your 2 going to the left. Okay, question. Is there any part where they are together? Take note, we couldn't find any portion where they are together either way because the other is going here and the other is going here. Therefore, in this case, we don't have a solution. So, no solution. Or empty or free like this, since we couldn't find any portion where they are together. So let us have our last example. So again, we will solve them together. Individually. So 2x greater than 5. We will divide both by 2 by 2. So x is greater than 2.5. First solution. Now next here, there is a bracket. So we'll remove first the brackets by multiplying them. So 3x plus 6, 12 plus x, combining all x's together and numbers together. So this will be 2x less than 6, dividing both sides by 2 by 2. So we will get as x less than, no changes, we divide the positive numbers, so x less than 3, and then we put it in the Cartesian plane here. So greater than 2.5, 2.5 is here, going to the right side. Less than 3, this is 3, go open, sorry, this should be open, not shaded, going to the left. And then we shade the part where they are together, which is from here till here. What value is this? 2.5, and this is 3. So there is an overlapping value. Therefore, the solution will be from 2.5 to 3. Now, therefore, if this is a change, example, if this is shade and this is shade, all you need to do is put less than, equal symbol in the less than portion of your solution. Okay, so this is again how you will do simultaneous linear inequalities. You solve them individually, plot in the real number line, identify where they are together, And that will be the solution for the and part. Okay.